I would not like to go into the post-mortem as to the explosion. But I think so, we have to look at the situation which is going to develop after the explosions have taken place both in India and Pakistan. Mr. Chairman, what worries me is the situation that we faced in some parts of the country, basically the northeastern states. We have made China as a target. We have made Pakistan as a target. We have said that there is an internal and external security problem with us. This explanation given by the Prime Minister, I think so, is unsuitable, unconvincible, because even in last time when they were in power for 13 days, they had made recommendations, they had made efforts to go in for a nuclear explosion. Had they been 2 days more in power, I think so we would have an explosion during those periods itself. So what has been projected today as a security angle, I think so it doesn't have any relevance. But basic relevance which I come to is the theory which is being followed by the RSS. If you look at the map that was published in 1950, when there was an agreement between Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel and then the RSS president, there was an agreement that they will be released on the 26th of January 1950. Everybody was released and a book was released at that time. Even the map of the world was published in that book. And in that book, name of Pakistan was missing. The border of India was shown to be touching up to Afghanistan. May I know from the Prime Minister, everybody has said that when he was in 1979 in China, he made efforts to normalize the relation. Yes, he made efforts, but at the same time, Mr. Atal Bihari Vajpayee had to leave China because China had declared a war on some other country. May I know from the Honorable Prime Minister, when you are looking at China, when you are looking at Pakistan, why are you making China as a target? Is it a sort of a personal revenge that is being made? If that is so, then I have my own doubts as to what we are going to achieve. I know the whole international scenario is going to change now. As soon as India has exploded, Pakistan has exploded. There are other nations in the world who are going to do the same part. And a new situation which is going to arise by it, the NDP and even the CTBT will have no relevance as such. In that situation, how we look at the things. Secondly, I would like to know from the Prime Minister that Pakistan has already declared that it's an Islamic bomb. And we know from the reports that are being emanated, not from today, but for the last many years, that the Gulf countries have been making an effort to develop a nuclear bomb, a nuclear weapons in that part of the country, because after the end of the Cold World War, there are new theories are being circulated. And those theories that have been circulated are that the next, if there is a world war, it might be either on the issue of water or it might be either on the issue of civilization. The opening spokesperson from the ruling side, Mr. Jagmohan, referred to civilization. And I don't know what he means by civilization in this country, because we have many civilizations in this country. And when he thinks of the civilization, and as we know what RSS has been thinking, whether he's thinking of a Muslim civilization war with a Hindu civilization war, that is clarification which I would like to know from the Prime Minister as to what he's going to do. The moment And the informations that I have been getting right all along are very disturbing. May I know from the Prime Minister very categorically, are you planning for a war somewhere in June or July? If that is so, then let me point out to you that today the situation in Northeast is such that even the petroleum products which has to be stocked for the 4 months, because during the rainy seasons you can't go into the northeastern states, they are lacking. None of the petroleum products have even reached to the northeastern states. And if you are thinking of an adventurous theory, then let me point out from the other side, where you have made China as the first enemy, they are going to swim into the waters that we have created, into the ponds that we have created. We have never culturally united the northeastern states with us. We have neglected. We have left out a tiger. We have left out a tiger which is there. Only thing is that time is going to tell whether it is going to have teeth or no teeth. Because along the borders, we are surrounded by unfriendly countries. It's my request to you that you have started one thing. As a nation, we will have to be with you. We can't speak in different voice. But let me advise you and let me request you that whatever internal differences that we have in the country, show a political statement and try to settle them on a political level where we speak in one voice. Thank you, Chairman.